Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Welcome. It's your girl, Maud Afro Mama, the undisputed African queen. You all know that. You all know that. Okay. The undisputed African queen. If you are here for the first time and you haven't subscribed, come on now. Hit that subscription button, like this video, share, comment below. Let me know you are here and you're here to support me. But let's get started. We are doing a review for the first episode of Love and Marriage DC, which I loved. We're gonna get into it because we have a lot to talk about. There we go. So again, if you're here for the first time, thank you for stopping by. But don't forget to subscribe because I need your support, you guys. Let's get into it. It's Love and Marriage DC, the first episode. Before we get to that, because Kamisha did a review um, on this, right? And I was actually not even on the panel, you guys. I was on the chat, but apparently Joy did not like my commentary at all. I ain't hating. I don't mind her clap back. There she goes. Now the trailers are over there, giving love, but Joy decided to be shady. Joy says, "There go Maud, loud and wrong again." Now I have to give it to her because I'm loud for sure, but I don't think I'm wrong, Joy. What am I wrong about? Can somebody ask Joy what I'm wrong about? All I said was, I don't think I think she's well equipped to talk about finding love, but talking to single moms about love, I was like, why would Joy is not a single mom? And listen, it's a normal question to ask. Didn't Ashley ask? Ashley asks it, but you're not a mom. How are you gonna talk to him? And she knows that. So I was just asking, you are not a mom. You're not a single mom. So I just got confused about the whole thing. I think her sentence should have ended like, I've been invited to Atlanta to talk about finding love from a segment from Ready to Love or something like this. The end of story. But I like them so far. I think it is a great addition to Love and Marriage DC. So far, I like it. I would have just skipped that thing of them being in bed and acting up with Clifton. I mean, I think that was unnecessary, if you ask me. But hey, listen, if that's how they do it, that's how they do it, okay? I think it's going to be a fun couple. I don't know. We'll see. Because listen, I did not have a problem with Joy from Ready to Love when she was on Ready to Love up until the reunion. When she flipped and she had all this energy. That's when I had a problem with her. But she's fun. She's just like her name, Joy. She brings joy, right? So hopefully we'll get back to that. We'll get back to that kind of that joy that we all loved from Ready to Love. But yeah, so far so good. So far so good. Now let's get to the trailers. Oh my gosh, you guys, they are so real. I love them. It's like they are ordinary families issues. Like they talk about, and their son, the 26-year-old son, right? So now, as you can see there, he hasn't been talking to them because apparently there was like the mom was explaining that the dad opened a letter that because they share the same name, so then there was a speeding ticket, and he's asking dad to pay for the ticket. First of all, this man is 26-year-old. He's an adult. What is he doing without having a job? Who pays for his gas? Because you guys are saying it, because Jimmy was saying, who pays for your car? Who pays for your insurance? Car to go where? If you don't have a job, why do you need a car? Jimmy, if you don't have a job, you don't need a car. You don't need a car. Isn't it? Do you see that they have like good public transport? I think now the parents are getting frustrated, but then you cannot teach an old dog new tricks. I think that discipline should have been instilled in their children when they were while growing up. But then again, we work so hard. We keep saying, you know what, I want my children to have a better life, which is true. I want my children to have a better life, but then there also has to be some discipline and accountability. You know what I mean? And I feel that is what is lacking with this young man, because he keep making wrong decision after, and that is very strict. So I'm just wondering why. I think they really spoiled him in his upbringing, and so now right now he doesn't have, he doesn't, he has food, okay, he doesn't have any bills to pay, and then he's given $100 every Friday. Why is he getting $100 for what? Jeez. Come on, Jamie. I love them, but and I love their son. So now they have a they are celebrating. No, they're going to have what is it? A party for him, because he's leaving. He's going to a school that, and American is explaining to Ashley that, this is a school for all blind people. The staff is blind, everybody is blind, because they want to teach them how to be independent, which I love. And it was so fun to see everybody coming to enjoy and having fun, supporting him. And then little Jamie shows up, and now they're having that confrontation with Dad, and because he hasn't been talking to anybody. Listen, Jamie keeps it real. He doesn't, shy away just because the cameras are rolling, and he's there pulling the receipts that about the text messages. Okay. And then I didn't understand why he was crying on the hallway. When they had that heated argument at the end of the episode, you can see him on the hallway crying. The little Jimmy, crying, and somebody saying, you have to talk to your dad. I don't know, there's a production telling you have to talk to your dad, and that is listen, I love it. They are keeping it real. But we did not see Winter. We did not see Winter in this episode. When it started, the way it started is, when they came to talk about Monique, the Samuels, it's kind of, they also did not know that they are not going to come back. Not only are they separating, according to them in the beginning of the episode, but also that they are not coming back to the show. So then if you're not coming back to the show, why are we talking about them in the beginning of the episode? But I get production wanted us to, to transit into like they're not going to be here anymore and all that. Anyway, then let's talk about Ashley and Truth. And the husband, discussing about their son who is in high school, but still Ashley, because of the way she was brought up again, for her, she had to grow up real quick. Like she said, she was saying that. So now she wants again to raise her children with a little bit care, with a little bit of love, which comes to, I'm saying, sometimes we want to do so much. We want to protect our children. We want them to have a better life than we had. And sometimes we spoil them. My son is going to be 9 years old in February. He has his own alarm. He wakes himself up. He's the first one to get up because he goes to school first. He gets up. He goes, takes a shower. Sometimes if I don't get up, I don't get up. If I get up, that's fine. He knows what to do. He has prepared his clothes for the next day, tomorrow. He puts his clothes on the side there. He does not need me. No. High school? I'm not waking you up at high school. Come on now. No. Actually, buy that boy an alarm. Tough love. Tough love. That's what we're going to be giving these kids. Tough love. Because that's what is missing with the little Jamie. And you don't want to do that, Ashley, to your son. Listen to your husband. Listen to your husband. These are black boys. Black men. It's tough. It's tough times out here. We have to prepare them. We cannot afford to spoil them. I want to see Joy being a stepmom also. I want to see that dynamic. I want to see the two separate baby mamas from Clifton. That will be fun. The blended family. That will be fun. That will be something to watch. But it is very different from Love and Marriage DC. I mean, Love and Marriage Huntsville. Very, very different shows. This one strikes me like, Real Housewives. The drama and everything else comes off like Real Housewives of any type of any city, in any Real Housewives, which I am loving. I'm loving. I loved it. Did I miss anything, you guys? Is there anything that we did not touch on? I don't think there's nothing we did because it was about uh, the Tylers, the birthday party, the all black birthday party to send their son away to school. And then Ashley talking to Rana about all that and being invited. Okay. And they are inviting everybody, okay, to the party. In fact, Rana saying, have invited them, Monique and the husband, but they did not show up. I don't know whether they did not communicate saying that they're not going to come. I don't know. I mean, it's interesting because I thought, they were good friends, and so they should at least be aware that they are no longer part of the show. I don't know. Were they maybe the Samuels were going to be part of the show until maybe the deal did not go through? They just did not like the deal that that was being offered. Who knows? Who knows? But it was interesting, you guys. I like this. But can somebody tell Joy that I want to know what I'm wrong about. What wrong about? What am I wrong about? I don't know. But anywho, this was fun, you guys. Remember, I remain the undisputed African queen. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, you guys, and I will see you guys in our next review, episode 2 of Love and Marriage DC. Remember, we have membership, different packages of membership. So you go ahead and check us out, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.